Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going over my war belt configuration and why I have it set up the way I do. So starting off with the belt. So the belt that I have is the Safe Life Defense Duty Belt. Now some of the features of this belt. The belt is very rigid, being constructed of double layer nylon scuba webbing. It's a 2-inch double layer load bearing belt system with an inner and outer belt. It also has a cobra buckle, which allows for adjustable sizing. And then again, the closure is secured with a genuine cobra buckle closure. So that right there covers the belt. There's no particular reason that I went with that belt other than basically it's a duty style belt, so it's gonna last a long time. Again, it's load bearing, so it would be able to hold the weight of up to 3 loaded pistol mags, or even if you wanted to go that way, up to 3 loaded rifle mags. It can do that, especially with a fully loaded pistol and all that good stuff. So starting off left to right. So my left, your right. I have 3, and this is on the Safe Life Defense duty belt setup. I have 3 Mars mag carriers. Standard, they come with a belt clip. I ditched those in favor of the Blade Tech Loks. These attach very securely to your belt, can fit a wide variety of duty style belts, and include removable belt shims to allow a snug fit. Yeah, so the Tech Loks can fit a wide variety of belts, going from EDC belts all the way up to duty belts, so that is awesome. So the Mars pistol mag carrier, they are compatible with a plethora of magazines and manufacturers. Each carrier is precision formed from .125 Kydex, making them extremely rugged. The screws on the side allow for adjustable retention. Mars series of carriers also feature a very modular hole system on the back, allowing various attachments to be used or for the angle to be adjusted. I have my first 2 Mars carriers angled forward toward my hand for better ergonomics. The Mars rifle mag carrier. Everything that applies to the Mars pistol mag carrier carries over to the Mars rifle mag carrier. The only difference is this obviously being a rifle mag carrier, and it has 4 adjustable retention screws versus 2. So again, for adjustable retention. Next, we have the dump pouch. So the dump pouch placement follows behind the mag carriers due to space, and I don't really use it all that often. So the dump pouch I put on my support side, since that is the side responsible for managing magazines and reloads. This pouch just velcros over the belt and locks into place via the velcro attachment on the dump pouch for this particular belt. And then the dump pouch, let's be honest, absolutely unnecessary. You don't really need it. Mine I don't really use all that often, so it's again just a supporting piece of gear. It allows for convenience of being able to put extra full magazines on your belt so that you can have 3, and then if you're going through drills pretty quickly, you can again carry more ammunition on you. Medkit. So the school of thought on the medkit is it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Yeah, again, it's a supporting piece of gear. Obviously we're not always using it, but it's, in my opinion, important to have. And then I also carry a tourniquet with me just in case, and then there's also one on the belt. So whenever I go to the range, I always have 2. Holster setup. So that is going to be obviously the most important thing on the belt. And then, like I said before, everything else is just supporting that. So the belt is set up for pistol, with everything else being supporting gear. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm a right-handed shooter, so naturally my holster is going to be on my right side. Placement, again, for ergonomics, I want a straight up and down, unobstructed draw. Therefore, the holster goes at 3 o'clock or 2:30, whichever is best for you. So having it slightly in, depending on really the length of your grip on your gun, can determine slightly whether it's going to be slightly forward versus directly at the 3. I think mine is basically at the 2:30. It's just slightly canted towards my body so that I can grab my handgun more naturally. And again, more ergonomically. I have my holster attached to my belt with a Safariland UBL Mid-ride. This drops the holster down so that I do not have to reach up as high to access my handgun. And then attached to the UBL Mid-ride is a Safariland QLS receiver. This allows for quick swapping of the holster that have the Safariland QLS fork. This system is very strong and can be swapped very easily. It also, having the QLS system, pushes the holster out from your body a little bit, allowing for an easier full firing grip when you go to draw your pistol. So that's another added benefit. And then to add rigidity to the overall holster setup, when adding the UBL Mid-ride, dropping the holster down can introduce some slop into the holster, which can obstruct your draw or not allow the pistol to be removed easily from the holster. So what I've done to minimize or eliminate this potential problem, I have added a thigh strap that keeps the holster secured to my leg that allows for easy extraction of my pistol from the holster. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a rundown of my war belt setup and why I have it set up the way that I do. Hashtag not copying T-Rex arms at all. And that pretty much sums up how I have my range belt configured and the reasoning behind it. If I didn't cover something, feel free to comment down below and I will be doing my best to get back to you. Recently, YouTube has not been showing me all the comments, especially on older videos. Sometimes I don't get the email notification, so if you have a question and it doesn't get answered, and you're a regular on my videos, just make sure to comment it in, I guess, one of the newest videos, because those ones obviously I get notifications for. And then, yeah, stay safe, train hard, and until next time.